Right, so with that said, let's break it down. So with NVIDIA, guys, there's two things that I really want to keep a lookout for, okay? The first is that, let's say, right, this path, the blue path, 1, 2, coming down, 3 got put in, 4 on the way down, and then 5th, okay? So let's say this is the top of NVIDIA, right, based on wave theory. If this is the top, guys, all right, we put in an A, B, C so far in red, right, 3-wave move, you can see perfectly A, B, C, right? We went up, and now we're sort of getting rejected, okay? This is a possibility where if we do get rejected, we put in a double correction, and we come down one more time for a Y wave, guys, okay? So that's a double correction. And if that happens, if a double correction happens, guys, what I'm looking to get into is around these levels, maybe around $90 down to 75, guys. That is a great zone for NVIDIA. If NVIDIA goes down there, that I'll be picking up shares, especially for my long-term portfolio. Okay, so I'm looking at that level to see whether or not if NVIDIA reports bad earnings, or if the guidance is a little bit slower because of DeepSeek, whatever happens. That is an area that I think is a generational buy for this year so far, okay? So that is an area I'm looking at. Now, secondly, okay, there is a chance where we do have one more swing high here. All right, there is a chance we have one more swing high. And the reason why is because, if you take a look, right, let's draw some trend lines. We are still on this sort of trend line for a possibly ending diagonal play here. Okay, possible ending diagonal. So what do I mean by this, right? Within this wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a little bit messy, but still makes sense, right? If this trend line holds for today, right, we're sort of selling off during the earnings run, and then let's say it pops up because of amazing news, right? That's an area where, in my opinion, would be a pretty good resistance. So anything around here, guys, if we do get a dip, right, I'm looking to buy back again, maybe 111, these areas here, okay? These areas here, 117 down to 100, guys, right, if it's bullish. Because then all of this could be a macro wave 1, wave 2, and now we're working on a 3, 4, 5 for the new age of AI, right? That would be amazing. Okay, so I'm just waiting, guys, right? Disclaimer, I am a long-term investor in NVIDIA, right? I have shares in NVIDIA, but if the guidance isn't good, right, I will definitely pick up more shares down here at 90 to 74. If the guidance is good, great. I have some shares. I'll hold it. And if we do dip after earnings, right, I'll pick up some shares here at 113, okay, for a possible wave 3 towards the upside in terms of a macro cycle for the next generation AI play, okay? So that's sort of my game plan. I'm sitting out waiting. I'm not adding on to any of my shares. I'm not selling any shares. I'm just patiently waiting. I'm seeing what's going to happen after earnings to see whether or not I can make a move, okay? And remember, guys, for NVIDIA, this is going to affect everything, right? Any software companies, Chinese stocks, all across the board, guys. So there's going to be extreme amount of volatility, extreme amount of opportunity across every single stock out there. All right, so let's hold up for the ride. Everything's sort of paused again for NVIDIA. So let's see, right? And